So what are non-negotiables? So they're actually those fundamental values, qualities, or boundaries that you're not ready to compromise on. You can see them as your must-haves in your relationships, in your dating, in getting to know someone. It kind of creates a sort of a safe space for you, that you know where to navigate in and towards when it comes to interacting with potential partners. You can even think of them as your relationship GPS, guiding you towards fulfilling connections. And of course, a takeaway from this video could be that you discover more about your non-negotiables. So what do you think is really important in a relationship? And this can be, for example, that you are looking for an open relationship or a monogamous relationship, or there's all types of different relationships possible, right? So where do you find yourself on that spectrum? So that's already one that you could think of. Or how important is honesty for you, or shared passions? So to what extent do you need to be compatible with someone? Do you want someone who is maybe vegan? So I'm vegan. For me, it's not that crucial that someone is vegan, but he needs to be open to eat vegetables, or he needs to be flexible when it comes to his eating, and I would like him to be conscious about food and about what it does to the planet and what it does to the animals if you eat like a lot of meat. But it's like, for me, that's not a non-negotiable. For me, a non-negotiable is that I can trust that person and that he is into a monogamous relationship. And honest communication is really important to me. So yeah, those are one of my core values. I also want to be free, and I want to be able to spend time with my friends, and that he can respect that, and he can respect the space I need for that, and that he will not always be included. But there's of course more, and I keep discovering more of my non-negotiables, or things that I could be flexible on. And clarifying your values can be really a crucial step to attract the right guy into your life. Because let's be honest, if you're open to anything and if you could accept anything, you could date with anyone. So I think it's good to have some sort of filter, because you don't want to be on dates with whoever. And I was talking about it with a straight friend of mine, and she's actually very clear on her non-negotiables. And she doesn't go on that many dates. Like, she rarely goes on dates because she knows exactly what she's looking for. So she is very patient, and she knows that she is gonna meet the right guy for her. But yeah, it means that she's still on this journey of finding the right fit, and then she'll go on a date. She's not really the one that's gonna try and experiment. No, and I really appreciate that, and I really respect that of her. I lived through different types of experiences, so usually I am more open to meet people because I find it kind of fun to meet and to get to know people. And so I'm maybe more open to having dates, and I kind of like to have them. I enjoy them. But some people just don't, and they are really looking for the right fit for them. Maybe I don't have that much patience, and I'm curious sometimes to meet someone even though I haven't talked with him that much. But I'm really trying to be a little bit more consistent and try to ask the right questions, so you know if that person could be a right fit. But I've been on dates, and those dates have become my friends. So to me, in that way, I am kind of open to go on a date with someone who could offer like a new view on things. I find that really interesting. So what can help you to discover your non-negotiables is to reflect on your past relationships. Like, what worked out for you, what was like amazing, and what was like a deal breaker, because you don't want to repeat these deal breaking patterns. If you had a deal breaker in your past relationship, then that is probably a non-negotiable for you. And that's the thing, your past experiences often hold the key to your non-negotiables and to the things that you don't want in your life anymore. And a lot of things we went through are like learning experiences. So you can definitely get a lot of knowledge out of your past relationships, for example, or the guys you went on dates with. It really helps to discover things about yourself and about your likings. And now, of course, you can reflect on your non-negotiables, but once you have them, you can also start setting boundaries. And one that's really important is sharing your core values early on in the dating process, to avoid misunderstandings, to avoid disappointment. And it's essential to stick to your boundaries. Don't compromise on your non-negotiables. Remember, they're there to protect your well-being and your emotional well-being. And know that your non-negotiables can evolve. So they might change over time as you change, as you discover new things about yourselves. Your non-negotiables can also evolve, and it's okay to re-evaluate them as you grow. So I hope this video helped. If you have questions or if you have comments, you can leave them down below. If not, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to learn more about dating and relationships. Know that your non-negotiables are unique to you, so take time to discover them, and don't be afraid to communicate them and to stick to them, because you deserve a relationship that aligns with your true self. So stay true, stay strong, ooh, a little sweat, and keep shining brightly. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.